But right now it's business inside the squared circle. Tag made for Angelo Dawkins.
Reversal by Jimmy Uso. Big boot right on the money, and from behind, Jey Uso with a lethal enziguri.
Referee had no idea. Jey Uso tag made. In comes Jey.
The right-hand man, main event, Jey Uso reminding Angelo Dawkins and the whole WWE Universe, why we the ones.
Sami Zayn on the other side, desperate to get in. KO looking to make the tag to Montez Ford, but I'm not sure it's gonna happen.
Tag is made, Ford is legal, and Montez getting his head back in the game just in time, making the climb to the top from the heavens.
Frog splash all over Sami, all over Jimmy. Montez Ford is alive and well. Look at him go.
Right now, the Bloodline may regret waking up Montez Ford and unleashing what was inside. Look at Montez go.
Montez now hooking the leg for the victory. Sami kicks out at 2. Angelo Dawkins with a massive right. Out goes Jey Uso.
Dawkins just uncorked a right on Jey Uso, but AD not done just yet. Look
Gets
at
a pace. 6'5" and with plenty of power.
Jimmy Uso now sent to the other side, courtesy of Ford. Montez feeling some kind of way. Southwest, take notes.
Completes the flight.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
The Street Champ is back. The enforcer of the Bloodline.
Here comes KO.
Owens bringing the fight to Solo.
It's 2-on-1 though, the super kick to KO. He's seeing stars.
And yet again, the Bloodline proving they are as deep as they are dangerous.
Montez Ford dealing with Sami Zayn over the far side. Pushing him back inside the ring.
Montez connects with a right haluva kick. Hope you're watching, Roman.
Hook in the leg. He's got it.
Here are your winners, the Usos and Sami Zayn.